Sorry, y'all. Welcome to Kickback with Cookie. Um, Hi. Um, we have a great episode for you guys today. I have two guests today, instead of my normal one. I have Suchi Music with us today, and she is an amazing singer from California. She actually performed on our fundraiser concert, the relief concert for Jamaica, on the 28th of November, and she will also be singing on our Christmas special. So I'm looking forward to that. Um, Also, we have Casey from Junkyard Band. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with DC's own genre of music called go-go, but he is with one of the more more prominent bands in the area. So I'm looking forward to speaking to both of my guests today. So I'm going to start. I'm going to start my segment. Listen, I said that I wasn't going to talk about this because I don't know about y'all, but I'm scared of Diddy right now. Okay, I'm scared. But seriously, that man. Okay, I wasn't even going to watch that special. I ain't even going to lie to y'all. But did y'all see it? Cause oh my god, oh my god. Um, his that story. Oof. I don't even know where to begin with that. That was quite a story. So I'm gonna start with my announcements until my guest comes in today. And The first announcement is that we're having a Christmas special on December 23rd, right here on Lux Radio Network. It will be broadcast to all platforms just like the fundraiser was. So you can tune in by either coming on the website at www.luxradio.com, or you can watch on YouTube at Lux Radio Network, or on Facebook at Lux Radio Network, or on Twitch at Lux_radio, or you can watch on Instagram at Lux Radio Network, or Kim Evans Jab when it's Kickback with Cookie. So I'm just waiting for my guests to come in here, but I do have a great show for you guys today. Let me see. Um, Let me see where she is here. But what else do we have? We also have the Business of Music webinar, where you can learn anything about the business of music. Music is 85% business and 15% talent. Whether people want to admit that or not, it really is. Once you understand the business, you'll understand why I say that. So I teach a webinar called The Business of Music, and I am starting the new year out with one on January 5th at 7 p.m., and it will be right here on Lex Radio Network's virtual classroom. I'll send you information about that, or you can just register and it will bring you to the webinar. The webinar does have a fee, so expect that part. Also, to run down the shows on Lux Radio Network, we have a great lineup of shows on this network. We have Mel B's Morning Kickstart every Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. 8 a.m. I'm sorry, Eastern Standard Time. Every Tuesday at 7 p.m. right here, we have Kickback with Cookie, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have Women Unscripted every other Wednesday, so there will not be a show tomorrow, but there will be one the next Wednesday. We also have Chief and Go on Thursday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Women Unscripted is at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as well. We also have Live and Learn with Gemini Goddess on Fridays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then following that, we have Peace Podcast at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We also have Snatched and Savage on Saturdays at 8 p.m. So make sure you check out these shows. All of them are great shows. I watch them myself. So and not just because I'm on this network or anything like that. It's just that they're good shows. So tune in and treat yourself. Hey Ray. So I'm going to get started with my show now because my guest just showed up. Looks like she's driving. All right, let me bring her up on the stage. Hi, Suchi.
Hi guys, I'm so sorry. Stuck in LA traffic, but nothing new.
How are you today?
I'm so good. I mean, I'm in sunny Los Angeles, so I can't complain. How are you?
I'm cold. I'm in Washington D.C. So,
Yeah, very different.
yeah, it's very very cold here. Very very cold. So,
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm about to like pull over for a second so we can hang out. Actually, let me go this way. The real life artist journey. All my 10 jobs. Sorry I look a bit of a mess, but
okay.
Alright.
So, why don't you tell our viewers who you are and where you're from?
Hi,
Oh
everybody.
no.
I'm
Okay, there you go.
Suchi. I'm based in Los Angeles. I'm an independent artist. And yeah, I'm a creative in many different aspects. I'm a singer, songwriter. I also do visuals and I love film and theater. Basically anything like creative design oriented that feels expressive.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you I did just tell everyone that you performed at our fundraiser concert and she was amazing, everyone.
Yes, thank you.
She will be performing on our Christmas concert too, so we're looking forward to hear.
Yes.
She didn't get to perform as long as she was supposed to, so we're going to give her her time on Christmas. So make sure you tune in and treat yourself to that because she has an amazing voice. So, how did you get? What made you fall in love with music, and when did that happen?
Yeah, I always consider myself just a storyteller, you know? And so just the concept of getting to tell or like shift an emotional feeling so quickly, like within a play or a movie you have like 60, 90 minutes, but within the song you shift someone's chemistry within the first 10 seconds. And I found that to be really powerful. I definitely was kind of funny. I didn't really grow up thinking I was going to be like this singer. I just always was singing.
Mm,
And my mom was Taiwanese, my dad's American. And so in the house, we just had a very specific musical taste. Like he listened to like alt rock and indie and folk. And so I really grew up in that genre of storytellers.
mm,
And yeah, that's kind of like how I found my perspective. And then, when I was like in high school, I started to realize I was like, oh, I can sing. It started to click more of like as a thing. And yeah, from there, I just kind of like, I never tried to like become it. I was always just like flirting with it. Now I'm here.
okay. So who were your musical influences growing up?
Man, so many, a lot of soul artists. Etta James, for sure. Tracy Chapman. And then like, John Mayer, Sam Smith, Tom Petty. Adele. In the car I used to have, I only had like 3 or 4 CDs in high school, and every day I would just listen to the same CDs. I think Etta James really has one of the most profound effects on me musically because her singing just like is there's unlike anyone like her to me. And then when I got a little older, like Lauryn Hill was definitely influential. Her MTV Unplugged album, I think, is definitely one of my favorites of all time. And I've been listening to a lot of John Bellion, Noah Khan. So it's always, again, been rooted in these storytellers. I think like genre is like always blend with me because I really did grow up on like soul music and folk. And it's funny, I didn't have that much of an R&B influence, and I always think if I had a little bit more when I was younger, how my runs would sound. But I guess that's what makes me unique, you know. A lot when I
Mm.
was like just starting, people were like, "Oh, your phrasing is like it's really nice." Like I'm not like doing like just like going on and on and on and on in a run. I would just it helped me develop my own voice, like my
Yeah.
style.
Mhm. Yeah, I was just getting ready to say you have a very soulful sound, but you also have a very versatile style. You switch it up, and that's what I really like about you. So, how did you find your lane? Because you do a lot of different. To me, it seems like you do a lot of genres, and I actually really like that. But how did you find your lane? How did you feel like this is like what I'm going to do? I'm going to be soulful, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that. And you also play instrument, don't you?
Yeah, thank you. I love these questions. You know, I think I found my lane by never actually like subscribing to a certain genre because I was raised to be so open about music. I never had tried to be pop or R&B. To be honest, the idea of a genre like earlier on would really overwhelm me. I really like just as a person too, like I don't really fit in average boxes. I really do so many different things and my mind works in a very dynamic way. So musically, I just want the song to I think my genre is I always say like cinematic and how we dress it up, how we set the stage for each record, and then we can decide after. You know, I think there are definitely chords and progressions and things where it's like you borrow things, but I never try to put myself in a box, which I definitely helped me. And then when I kept running into this kind of issue being a young woman in music. A lot of people are like, "Oh, like your sound is like inconsistent, and maybe you don't really know how to write," which is ironic because like being a writer is so special to me. So that's when I decided I'm going to teach myself piano and guitar because I got tired of people telling me I wasn't good enough, and I disagreed with them. I was like, "Oh, I'm not great, so to speak, yet, but I think I do have a perspective." So when I started teaching myself instruments, I broke all the rules. Like I'm very self-taught. I don't know theory and I'm making up chords and I'm just trying things. And that really gave me more musical freedom in my scenario for sure.
Okay. Okay. So what is your creative process like? Do you actually every time you perform with someone, and by the way, he has a beautiful voice as well.
Yeah.
So
Thank you. Yeah, and before Christmas, I'll be flying solo. But my best friend, he's like a brother, who goes by Hey Solo. He has been like one of my producers since like day one, and so our live presence together is always just like so amazing. We've built this chemistry over the last 10 years, and to be able to trust somebody is really nice. But yeah,
so do you perform at venues and things now, don't you, on a
yeah.
regular basis? So where do you perform in California?
I play a lot of the hotel cafe and then a lot of like pop up esque venues. Next year, I'm like working on polishing up a lot of things and then hopefully going more outside of LA and branching out a bit, and seeing how that develops. But my mindset is like just play as much as you can live. I think the internet is such an important tool for connecting and building a larger scale, but I don't think anything overcomes the intimacy of a live performance, whether it's 10 or 100 people or like, you know, my goal of like 150,000. There's just like when you go to a concert, that energy is incredible. So yeah, I just try to like I do play solo from time to time. I think like part of the actual struggle is being so busy with just trying to survive in the city. So I don't always have the time to rehearse on my own, which is why it's so awesome to have different partners who can just like support.
Yeah, really though.
Yeah.
So what do you find the most rewarding about being the type of artist that you are? Like I said, I think you do really well with live performances and live instruments. So what do you think is the most rewarding part of being your type of an artist. And I say this because I love live music. I love live instruments. The city that I'm from, I don't know if you know, Washington D.C. has their own genre of music, which I'm interviewing somebody in that culture after you. But
Oh,
um,
cool.
so the go-go industry is bands. It's pretty much all live music. It's a
Yeah.
lot of percussion and melodies or whatever. So what do you think is most rewarding about doing music with live instruments?
I think that the imperfections make it rewarding. When you're doing the same set for 500 times, right? Over the course of a couple of years, and you're really working these songs and you find these kind of like mistakes, or like, oh, we didn't do that key change, or actually we took it here, and the song actually like develops more because you're getting so many reps in. And on top of that, you get your training as like a performer. It just really kind of like sharpens your knife set, so to speak. You really learn how to hold an audience and stay in your body, and be present. And I think that the modern world, there's so many things that pull you out of the present, right? So when I get to just be Suchi, the artist, for a 20-minute set or a 40-minute set, or an hour, it's everything to me because I wear so many hats. And then, yeah, I think the most rewarding part is getting to really understand the record, one, and then two, it's just like you have to love the process. It's so grueling, like seasonal change and being a vocalist and all the things and all the travel and just getting to the venue. Sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh. Even doing my makeup, I'm like, oh, I'm really tired today. But by the time you get there, it's a nice feeling to show up for who you actually are. And I won't even say wanna be because I know who I am in that aspect. But it's a challenge. And like I salute anyone else listening to this who really takes the time to live their dream, regardless of like if it's 10 minutes or 15 or whatever. Just keep showing up for yourself. And I think that's a big part of the reward.
Okay. All right. So what do you what is your favorite um type of audience? Is it more intimate, or is it like a you do you prefer more intimate crowds or bigger crowds? And why
I
do you
like
why
both. I think it's like special when it's like 20 to 30, but there is definitely a magic when it starts to grow more. And it challenges me. Like I want to be on a larger scale, not for like the idea of fame, but again, like a live performance teaches you to trust yourself. I'm also like a fine artist. Like I love to draw, and I one of my favorite mediums is like pen and ink because there's like if you make a mistake you have to like find a way to integrate it, you know what I mean? You really need to trust the hand and like see the vision. And I kind of approach music the same way, and in terms of an audience where it's like, you know it, I want the goal would be like how cool would it be to like be playing to a couple hundred people and make it feel like they're just in the room with like 10 of us, and have that. I think that's cool.
okay. So how I found you was scrolling on TikTok, and oh, I think I lost you. Oh, there you go. Okay. So I
Yeah,
was
yeah.
scrolling TikTok and I actually heard in real life, IRL. And I was like,
Yes.
wow, this is her singing this song. Oh my goodness. So where did you come up with that concept? Is that song special to you in any way, or is that just something that you came up with? I actually love that song. It's on my playlist now.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, that song, it's so funny. All of my songs are so important to me. And I really wrote it when I was in a space. It's like, Internet is like a very short record intentionally that I have. And then I dropped IRL after. And it was kind of this idea of like, I took a pretty large social media break and I just felt very disconnected. I went through a lot of things in my personal life. And I just found that, like, as people, everyone speaks in like memes, right? And like IRL and LOL, to the point where like we're texting so much sometimes in life we say that. So IRL is more so the conversation of like, I'm such a 90s girl. I'm like, let's go back to the 90s and like, let's like be in real life. Like, there's such a magic. There was a social agreement on a Friday night that was like past 5 or 6 p.m. Like, everyone's in agreement. Like, you're just gonna have your weekend. Um, and I hope, like, my goal with IRL is to really like capture, like, let's take the pressure off to become all of these things and just be present. And I think a lot of my music kind of centers around this like theme of being present and connection. And IRL got to do it in like a more like cool way, so to speak. Corey Keys, my producer on it, is definitely one of the most talented people I know. And I'm so lucky to work with him, and he really helps bring it to life because I thought of the concept when I was driving my car. I thought of internet, wallflower, and IRL kind of like in the same sphere of time, like within a couple weeks or a month or something. And it was all late night driving home in my car from work. And I was like, oh, I should call somebody. Or like, we're all texting. Like, everything's just like a screen. Like, I want voices and people, and community is so important to me. So that's kind of like a little bit of the backstory of how it came to life.
Okay. All right. So, Suchi, if you could do a collaboration with anyone, whether they're alive or not,
Oh,
give me two people.
this is so hard. So hard because I know I'll change it if you ask me another time, but I'll go with like today. Um, I think that doing a collaboration with, I mean, John Bellion is just really one of my favorite writers and producers. He's written so many hits that you've heard on the radio, plus his own artistry is just incredible. I think he has such a unique way of building records and sounds that really matched my lack of genre, so to speak, and making it digestible for the listener as well as fulfilling on the creative end for the process. So I think that would be such a cool collaboration. And then let me think. The second one. I actually no, I will make it like a little more modern. I think Noah Khan would be such a cool person to collaborate with because I feel like our writings very similar in ways, but not copycat like our and our voices. I feel like whenever I'm singing with him in the car, I'm like, oh, this would be such a cool collab. Um, yeah, that would be like a dream present day.
Okay. So, give me, tell me something that people wouldn't guess about you, like
Mhm.
anything, a hobby or anything. Well, you did tell us that you were like a an artist as well, like you draw and
Yeah, I do. I also it's funny. I love being on stage. I love my community and like musical sessions, but I really do love my solitude. And I am kind of like a homebody. Like, everyone's like, "Oh, we're going out." I'm like, "Ooh, I think I might stay in." And I feel like as a writer, that really helps me kind of process. There's definitely seasons where I'm like out and about, but I think people think I'm always just like so outgoing, but I'm like a outrovert introvert.
I get it. That makes sense. Trust me,
Yeah, I feel like a
it
lot of
really
people
does.
might resonate with that one.
So, where do you get the inspiration for your lyrics?
Man, I I kind of challenge myself. I think before it was always just like love songs or breakup songs, and there's so much beauty to being in that genre, but especially with like IRL and internet, I had to like really think about like what else do we go through as people. There's always my perspective and my lens on it, but I tried not to pigeonhole it because I want my music to feel relatable. And I I think that people are stories. A lot of people I love, I write about. Or movies. I love like concepts, and I kind of like spiderweb them all together. Or like sometimes watching like a really emotional film scene or something I really like will kind of spark something in my own imagination that I have been thinking about, but that really helps bring it to the forefront. So yeah, it's not only my life and my experience. Sometimes it's like what I hope to experience or what I see someone else going through. Um, and I like even again trying to like really focus on always writing like from what I've been through, but also expanding that a bit and being really playful and kind of this like storyteller land.
Okay. So, do you ever get like a writer's block?
Yeah, I mean, I think I definitely get in my mind sometimes, but I noticed that It's usually when I'm burnt out or overstimulated or I'm very tired. And I can be very hard on myself because I will like go until I'm like, oh, I don't feel good. And it's actually that's also like I love meditating and stuff, but I'm a workaholic. um, and you know I because I just want to like get to that next level. Um, so yeah.
Okay. So when you create Suchi, do you are you like do you like just sit with the music and kind of come up with the lyrics, or do you just write? Do you sit at home and write, or do you like?
Yeah, there are a few ways that I approach my writing. You know, I always make time to write with myself. I think as an artist and a creative, you have to know who you are without anyone else in the room. And that was a big thing of teaching myself an instrument. So I can take the bass chords and I can say, hey, let's play with this. Or if I do want to play live, I'm not completely like, I don't know anything. And I think it's really special when there's a stripped down version that the artist gives you where it's like, this is just how it started. It's just the clay. And that doesn't really like intimidate me. I kind of like that like raw, vulnerable, messy feeling. And my favorite thing is to like sit on my living room floor with my guitar, my dog's right next to me. And I kind of just see what comes through a bit, you know? I feel like a lot of people have mentioned that creativity is like being a vessel, and I really resonate with that. I get ideas when I'm like driving or like I'm out about in my day, or sometimes I get a melody in my mind. But yeah, I definitely I would say like the words usually come first if I'm thinking about it, and then the melody and the production really helps shape where the song goes. And that's why I work with people who are better than me because I'm like I need your I need your talents to help shape this, and that's what a true collaboration is, I think too, when you're trusting and you have um the ability to say I don't know this part. So I would love your interpretation of it. And then I think people get more invested, and each are giving our most vulnerable self to the record, whether it's upbeat or like a breakup song or whatever, but it leaves space for the other person. So definitely love writing in sessions, or I'll be like, I give my producer a couple words or feelings. I'm like, hey, how does that sound to you? Okay, let me try to put it with these words. And then we kind of like solidify the melody, and that's how the song will build as well.
Okay. So you only work with one producer, or do you work with um
A small
others?
circle. Yeah, I think that's the trap when you're an artist. Everyone's like, you got to work with so many people, and it's good to learn and to connect, but also it's a little overwhelming. I found myself in a lot of sessions where I wasn't really connected to the work, and I was like, you know, I think you're great. I just don't think we're making something we both really love. And even sometimes you work with people you love, and you still don't get that feeling in the session, and that's okay. You have to work through that. But and working with like a small circle of guys, like yeah, I guess they're all men right now, but they're all great. They're like brothers. Um, we all kind of like develop this musicality. We get this chemistry, like getting to play live with Mark so much, and he really knows me as a writer. So he'll be like, "Hey, I thought of this melody for you," and also I think there's a trust as when you're writing a song where you have to just say it. You know, you can't think of like, is that okay or is that too vulnerable or how will XYZ perceive it if I write this lyric. You really have to feel like you're in a safe space. So having a few collaborators versus like 50 and you never finish the record, I think holds more value.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Tell me of one of the most memorable and funny moments that you've had at a show, like a stage show.
Oh, this is a good one. Okay, so this was a while ago before the world shut down. I was playing with like a full band until I went broke because I love to pay people. But I was like, I don't care. Like, I just feel like this is important. And I'm so glad I did all of those shows. But we were getting to a pretty large point before the world shut down. And we had this show at the Peppermint Club in Los Angeles. And I'd really wanted to book that venue for like a year. And I finally got it. And we all sounded great. I thought I was the opener. And they came up to me and they're like, hey, you're headlining. And I laughed. I was like, oh God, that would be so cool. And they're like, no, like you're headlining. Like your set needs to be like, you know, 40 minutes, not 30. And the whole band and I were just cracking up because we worked so hard for like, you know, 4 to 6 weeks and everyone made time and we had the studio time, we were rehearsing. And that ended up really being one of the best shows. I think like just such magic because it didn't intimidate me of like, oh, my whole set list is messed up. I'm like, no, let's just add in the songs. The band, we were in such a good place. And again, I think part of the magic of a live performance is like taking risks because you train so much. You're not trying to do the same thing. You're training, you're getting those reps in so you feel safe to like get to that next, that next level, so to speak. And I was like, I just felt so alive on stage. I love to play barefoot in person too. So I come to the stage, I say hi, I take my heels off. We all take a deep breath together. But that night was really special because you get to a point as well where you stop asking for permission as a creative and you just do it. And I feel like that was really a big turning point for me, being like, yeah, I'm here. I'm broke. I don't care. All these things don't matter, but I'm on stage. I'm headlining a really cool venue to a sold out house. And everyone in the room, we just, man, it was so vibrationally high. Like it was just magnetic. Yeah, it was such a cool show.
Cool. So outside of music, what keeps you grounded?
I mean, I love like yoga and cooking and, just trying to like meditate. If I'm honest, I think that people are like, what do you do for fun? I'm like, I do write on my own. For me, that is fun. But if not that, like I have been really tired this December. I love films and documentaries. So I just kind of like cuddle up on the couch and my dog like lays in my arms. And we just vibe.
Okay.
Time in nature for sure as well. I love getting in the car and going up 101 North and just going by the beach into the forest, and taking time to shake off the world or
Okay.
at least process it. Yeah.
Okay, so we have a question. Ray is one of my partners of Lux Radio, and she was at the fundraiser. So she's
Yeah.
asked, have you ever heard of So Far Sounds? So
Yes,
far.
I love them. My friend just took over the LA division, so I'm hoping to break in there. Sofa Sounds, NPR Tiny Desk. These are all things I dream of, like a color show, a live Vivo. But I am in talks with Sofa Sounds, so hoping that comes to life next year.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, do you have anything coming up? Are you working on any new projects or?
Yes, I will say that I don't have the exact dates yet, but yes, not yesterday, next year is going to be a lot of music releasing, and I'm not sure of the order. And I kind of like to approach it as singles, maybe be like dropped as singles and then considered kind of like an album, or I always call them like volumes of work, you know. And I in December this month, towards like right after Christmas, I go into filming for a whole bunch of content, and so yeah, I'm so grateful that I've got a team. And yeah, it's all coming to life.
Cool, cool. Well, we're looking forward to new music, and I'm definitely looking forward to the Christmas concert. I can't wait to hear what you have up your sleeve. And your voice is so beautiful, Suchi.
Thank
And
you.
like I said, you guys, this is not, I didn't know her before. I just was scrolling TikTok and I was like, oh my God, this girl can sing.
Well, thank
So,
you for stopping and taking the time to connect with my music. And furthermore, me as an artist, I really have to like pass the baton back and say that I meet so many different people and things on TikTok. And you're just such a beautiful energy. Like when I was referring you all the artists, I was like, man, I'm blowing her phone up. But you know what? She's such a good energy. She needs to know all these people in case she needs them. So I'm really grateful we connected.
me too. I really am. And I'm looking forward to the 23rd because, we need, I don't know. I know everyone else knows, but Christmas is not all that happy for me. Like I lost my mom 2 years ago, so I'm trying to get that spirit back. And my partners and my sisters, my friends, my closest friends, Ray, Mel, Gemini, all of them help with that, and my family as well. So I can't wait to hear your voice, so I can have some kind of soothing for
Yeah.
Christmas.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, the holidays are tough for myself as well and a lot of people. So that's why when you asked if I want to do the show, I was like, yes.
Cool. I'm so happy that you're going to be there. It's not going to be as many artists as the fundraiser that was
Mhm.
literally to raise funds, and just so you guys out there know, we have not stopped taking donations for Jamaica. Jamaica has a long ways to go, so if you do want to donate, you can still donate to the cause. So Suchi, if you can tell everyone where to find you on social media.
Yes. Guys, yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for being a part of the Butterfly Nation. That's what I call my community. I would love to connect more on TikTok and Instagram. I am Suchi, SUCHI underscore music. It's super simple. On Spotify, there is a dash in my name, SU dash CHI. My middle name is Chi, which is where my artistry came from.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my artist name. So yeah, it's my sisters and I all have the same middle name, and that originates from my mom, who was Taiwanese, and she passed away when I was younger. So Suchi is homage to my roots and where I'm from, and getting to take them everywhere my music goes.
Wow, that is amazing. I'm glad you told us that. I didn't know
I always,
that.
yeah, it's really personal, and I'm so happy that I did shift over. It's a lot of work to like shift everything, but it feels so special to get to perform and just be exactly who I am, which is Suchi.
Okay. So I just wanted to point out, you just said that you have the Butterfly Nation, and
Yeah.
Mel, who is the comment that's on the screen here, she loves butterflies. As you can
Oh
see,
my
her name is
gosh,
Black Butterfly. She has butterflies everywhere. I
I'm
just wanted to let
obsessed.
you know that you guys should be.
Mel, I see you. I have a butterfly tattoo on my right shoulder, and I think a butterfly really is like and captures my music starting over, transformation, everything looking beautiful, but there's such a story behind it. And so I see you, butterfly. Yes, girl. And a butterfly on its own is beautiful and delicate, but a flock of butterflies can start a storm, you know,
Yeah.
like a hurricane, so to speak, a wind speed. And I always think about that. So yeah.
Wow. I guess that's why Gemini, my other friend, doesn't like them. She is
Yeah.
terrified of butterflies.
So funny, yeah.
So all right. So I'm glad you came through and I appreciate your time. I know you're busy. I will still be scrolling through listening to you when you're live on TikTok. I don't, you guys might need to go, please go follow her. She is Suchi Music everywhere as far as I know. So go follow her on TikTok and YouTube and wherever else she is because you will get some good music. Believe me, it's good to your ears. So thank you so much, Suchi. And we are looking forward. You guys make sure you tune into the Christmas special so you can hear her sing.
Yes, I hope to see you guys there, you beautiful butterflies. Thank you, Cookie, and have a fabulous next interview.
You too. Thank you. So have a good day.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye bye. All right, that was Miss Suchi. I invited her back to the Christmas special because her voice is so captivating. Like I don't know what else to say about her voice. Her voice is severely captivating. So um I was trying to find her song, but don't don't know if it's even, let me see if I can find it. I can only find it on TikTok for some reason. Everything on here wants to be sushi. No, Suchi music in real life. Let's see if we can find it. Yep, here we go. I'm going to show her video. I hope this is a video. Maybe it's not a video, but if it's not, it is definitely her music. So we're going to play that and wait for my next guest, which is Casey from Junkyard. I can't wait till he comes here. Very calming voice. Absolutely. I'm telling you guys, like, I have never I never would have guessed that she sounds like the in real the song that I'm getting ready to let you guys hear is an amazing song. But if you guys hear her sing in real, like in person, it's oh my god, her voice is so captivating. But I'm gonna play in real life for you so you can see what I'm saying. What is going on?
I say we don't talk no more. You say we still text, but I'm not talking about the iPhone case. Kinda busy, kinda stressed, but so blessed. Wanna know what's going on deep inside your mind. wanna tell you how I really am. Create space and time, wanna be real friends in real life. In real life. In real life. Real life. Real life. Days go quick, and time moves weeks to months to years, and I know I'm on my grind. So I'm sorry if I haven't checked in and slowed down. Sorry if I haven't called back and around. Sorry if you only see me online. I know, I know. Wanna know what's going on deep inside your mind. Wanna tell you how I really am. Create space and time. Wanna be real friends in real life. In real life. In real life. Real life. Real life. Let's catch up before I drive. Play music, just live a life. Let's take time, go outside. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's catch up before I drive. Play music, just live a life. Let's take time, go outside. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cause I wanna know what's going on deep inside your mind. Wanna tell you how I really am. Create space and time. Wanna be real friends in real life. In real life. In real life. Real life. Real life.
Just wanted to check in, see how you're doing. Miss you, and we should catch up. So I hope to talk to you soon. Bye.
All right, guys. I'm just trying to help my guests get back and get in the studio. Hold on a second. I'm sorry, y'all. Into the all right. I'll put make myself big like this again. All right, y'all. Hey, Tito. Bless up. Bless up. Yes, it was. That's my girl. So if you guys like that song, like I said, her voice when she sings in person is so, oh my God. If you guys want to see her perform, she will be performing on the Christmas special that we're having. It is not a concert, it's a special. I think we have some things lined up for you guys. So it's not going to be as long as the fundraiser. The fundraiser was like a 5 hour thing. This is not going to be that long, and there's not going to be that many people performing on the show. So I hand selected just a few people to perform. So, and we have some other surprises for you. So we have some giveaways from the Madness Shop. A shout out to our sponsors. Universal Madness is now the official sponsor of Chief and Go, which airs on Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But they are also kind of a sponsor to Lux Radio Network as well. Hold on, yeah. Um, I really like professionalism, and especially in artists. I swear. So we have Universal Madness. We have RAS Herbals, and RAS Herbals is a. Let me put this on the screen for you guys. RAS Herbals has all kinds of things that herbs that are harvested in Jamaica, and they're here. So soursop leaves, like I have soursop leaves here, and fever grass, which is lemongrass in American terms, and blue vervain and guava leaves, moringa seeds, bitterwood. Oh, I have a testimony if Ray is still watching. My cousin Ivy in New Jersey. Shout out, cuz. I don't know if you're watching this, but shout out to my cousin in New Jersey, Ivy Charleston. Um, I gave her some bitters, and I don't know if you guys know what bitters is. I really would like to pick it up, but it's a big ass jug. I still have a lot of it left. So I gave her some of this liquid, and the liquid is it's made from wood, and it is very bitter. That's why it's called bitter wood. But you take it for like consecutive days, like 4 to 7. It just depends on what's going on with you. But she drank it, and she called me, and she was like, "Oh my God, is it supposed to make me do this?" I said, "Yes, it gets rid of parasites in your body and all this." You know what I'm saying? So she took it, and then she said, "Kim, I literally my tummy feels flat," and she said, "I feel amazing. I feel like I can run a mile." Listen, Ray knows when she first gave me that stuff, I drank it, and I was having some type of, I think my leg was hurting or something, and she gave me that stuff, and I swear it was like after about 45 minutes, it felt like I could run 2 miles for real. So I don't know. Y'all might want to get with RAS Herbals. So we also have Bellow Burn hot sauce, and I'm not saying this because he is one of our sponsors. I'm saying this because before he became a sponsor, I was buying his hot sauce, and not just one bottle. I buy like 4 or 5 bottles at a time, 4 to 6 bottles at a time. I've taken this hot sauce to Jamaica. I take it everywhere I go. Um, Diane Lopez, I'm sorry, sweetheart. I am not. No habla español. I'm sorry. But bless up yourself. Um, so yeah, these the hot sauce is good. He has 3 flavors. He has a very mild one that is like jalapeno, lemon pepper, or lemon pepper jalapeno. He has the original one, which is like the original spice level. And then he also has Kill Switch, and which is my favorite one. Kill Switch is hot and it's flavorful. That's the thing with hot sauce. Like it can't. For me, it has to be hot, and it has to be flavorful. If it's just hot, I don't like it. If it's just flavor and there's no heat, you can get it from the website here. He ships to everywhere. So it's bellowburn.com, BELLOBURN.com, bellowburn.com. So the it's down below. Down below. You can get it from that website. But yeah, I don't know if you like really spicy stuff, but he has I like the Kill Switch one. I get all of them when I order them. I get all of them, but he gives me, he's a sponsor. He gives me like Kill Switch because he knows I like that. But he also just started making pickles, you guys. And I don't know if anybody else is. I'm a pickle person. I don't give a damn. I like pickles. Okay. I eat pickles all the time. So I like dill pickles. I like the Famous Dave's has some that I really like, but Bellow Burn has these dill pickles that he actually grows the pickles. And what is going on, Casey? Um the he harvests all these things. The peppers that he makes his hot sauce with, he actually plants, harvests, makes the hot sauce, bottles it, and packages it. And the packaging is amazing. Like he's very professional about it. He is a local black business owner, and I love it. I love his hot sauce. I would put his hot sauce up against any other hot sauce out there. And I like hot sauce. I'm not gonna lie. I try all of them because I just love hot sauce. But So, anyways, you can get it from belloburn.com, BELLOBURN.com. And our next sponsor is Calorane Candles. Calorane Candles makes very fragrant, beautiful candles. They're the candles that they make. When I say they're beautiful, I mean like this one looks like a damn cupcake. Oops, oh, I need to do that. So, you know what? Maxwell told me to put myself on the big screen when I show this because people can't see. So here you go. This is a candle. I know it looks like a cupcake, right? This is a candle though. So she makes candles like that. I love them. And they smell really good. Even if they're just sitting, they smell really good. So Calorane candles can be found on TikTok at I think it's Calorane Shops or something on I think it's Calorane Shops. So remember that. Universal Madness will be sponsoring our giveaway at our Christmas special on the 23rd. So if you know Universal Madness, you might want to tune in. Even if you don't, they're a clothing shop, and the clothes, if you like hoodies and t-shirts and things like that or whatever, that's what they do. So I should have wore my hoodie to that. I have a hoodie. I should have wore my hoodie, but Madness has been out for a long time in this area, in the DMV area, but they ship to everywhere. Their website will be completed soon, so I'll just send you all to the website. You guys can find their information once the website is complete, which should be let's say by the end of next week, maybe before then, but it will be up. When it is, I'm going to make sure that all of the information and the link to their website is on our website, so you can go and take a look at the things that they have. Trust me, you're going to love it. And if you use the Chief and Go code, which I will provide to you guys after it's set up, you get 20% off. So, but you didn't hear that from me. Like, I'm just kidding. No, seriously, there's going to be a discount. So make sure you guys tune in on the 23rd so you can have a chance to win the prizes. I don't know. My guest is having issues coming in because he's texting me. I think he's having issues getting in. So I'm going to give him a little bit of time. Right now, I'm going to play a song by one of my artists. It's called Knee Cup. It is by my artist, Shabako. And then I'm going to play a song by another one of my artists, Kenworth Katrina, and she will be performing on the Christmas show as well. Let's see. YouTube. What am I looking for? I wonder if Shabako was tuned in. He shared my stuff. He watched me sometimes. Sometimes he loves me and sometimes he doesn't. It's like, I'm just kidding. Shabako loves me all the time. Hold on. Let me start this from the beginning because y'all don't want to miss nothing. I'm going to play this while we're waiting on our guest to come.
424. Got the chip in up in the cup. Pussy good and me feel leave ya. Are you alone, mama feel so? Well, I'm a boys, you a squeeze up. My cocky longer than my Reebok. My bucka she a re-slap. 5'5", yeah, we deep so. So set it there, some mama breed ya. You know she wait fuck for the money. Do it now, hurry. 5-5 deep state, everything curry. Clan wall make a sex, no we never sorry. Shit girl just straight shot step. Me love it when I ride all night like bike. Hold on good girl, a father fight. Under pill and she a whole one vibe. Still I reminisce about the fuck last night. We got the chipping up your knee cup. Pussy good and me feel leave ya. Are you alone, mama feel so? Well I'm a buzz, you a squeeze up. My cocky longer than my Reebok. My mocha, she a re-slut. 5-5, yeah, we deep, so. So set it there, so mama breathe, yeah. But put the cocky on her muckers. She brace for my powers. No, you know nothing pretty, me no combo, no flowers. But you never look at the youth and the powers. Hood in your pussy, make you real like the showers, Cocky slap and make you ball. Me no heat and no love at all. Make you blow like a truck can. Hot girl, you got the chipping up your knee cup. Pussy good and me feel leave ya. Are you alone, mama feel so? Well I'm a buzz, you a squeeze up. My cocky longer than my Reebok. My mocha, she a re-slut. 5-5, yeah we deep so. So set it there, so mama breathe ya. Y'all know me, I go harder. Skinny down, you wanna harder. Evil and Davis, man, zit. Y'all know me, I go harder. Tell a nigga say for fall back. Me alone, I got turned up. This I want to do. Me a rip and make him conscious. Believe me, man. Me got the chipping up your knee cup. Pussy good and me feel leave ya. Are you alone, mama feel so? Well I'm a buzz, you a squeeze up. My cocky longer than my Reebok. My mocha, she a re-slut. 5-5, yeah we deep so. So set it there, so mama breathe ya. I'm a different type of youth, you see.
Damn, why we get mixed the hell out of this, David? Yo, real shit. We spot first stop when I land. Real shit. Lot of likes when I post on my gram. Real shit. Cost a lot, I look good cause I can. Real shit. I'm the man. Real shit. I'm the man. Real shit. TikTok when I drop, they go ham. Real shit. On the beach with my toes in the sand. Real shit. All this heat, get this shit from my parents. Real shit. I'm the man. Real shit. I'm the man. 747, mama pushed me out. I was upside down, but God was looking out. Knew I was a star when they first took me out. I was in them streets, they almost took me out. I'm a Northeast baby, ain't no capping that. You can't hit my J, bitch, ain't no tapping that. Niggas get the rapping, ain't no rapping back. Bullets flying, all you hear is pep. Hey man, all that shit, really shit, man. Everything I say, I stand, nigga, I stand on business, nigga. That's on everything I love, man. In the real shit. Spot first stop when I land. Real shit. Lot of likes when I post on my gram. Real shit. Cost a lot, I look good cause I can. Real shit. I'm the man. Real shit. I'm the man. Real shit. TikTok when I drop, they go ham. Real shit. On the beach with my toes in the sand. Real shit. All this heat, get this shit from my parents. Real shit. I'm the man. Real shit. Yo, man. Ice cream, cake, they all sweet on me. Superhero, no cake, keep that thing on me. Ask them niggas round your way, they don't play with me. Niggas corny, Frito Lay, they afraid of me. Niggas corny. I kill this shit every day, that's repeatedly. I fuck with that 808, throw that beat on me. Ain't no 60-40 deals, ain't no cheating me. Ain't no sugar in my tank, ain't shit sweet with me. Really shit, man, everything I say, I stand with nigga. Ain't no business, nigga, that's everything I live a life out there. We spot first stop when I land. Real shit. Lot of likes when I post on my gram. Real shit. Cost a lot, I look good cause I can. Real shit. I'm the man. Real shit. I'm the man. Real shit. TikTok when I drop, they go ham. Real shit. On the beach with my toes in the sand. Real shit. All this heat, get this shit from my parents. Real shit. I'm the man. Real shit. I'm the man.
Creating custom clothing labels with TapStitch is easy. Go to your branding tab, choose your label size and background, upload your artwork.
Yo, Dusty. Clean your fuck dog, just trust me. Watch out. Anyway, we pull up, girl say that a mish. That a we too fresh, say the rest a clean. Man a lead like boat when they got a speed. Song a creep, billboard, a watch a beat. High grade split fluid with the grab a leaf. That a weed when they cut it up, not a seed. That a sweets at the Benz make girl a scream. That a beast fuck up the road, that a squeeze. What a speed from start the vibes you can bro. This just me. We no keep up, fuck with the rum drink. Make girl body bounce in my thing. When me link up dusty ombre. At the girl in my love see puff spliff. My type she no ugly, don't see. I will style them a run with junkie. I will run the country much lisa. Purple jeans with the amenities. Make girl a take set and I swam my bees off. Clocksy feet make girl energy. And no fret anytime we walk the street. Ice run my neck she ask the cream. Cologne a creed, it start for creep. She want to sneeze but she not go do it. Chew full of kite dog, we not go cheap. Watch ya, pop back Cleo dog, it no matter. Girl I get wild and I wine for that and ya. I'm a style, them a lead, them a follow. My profile, this scream and a shatter. Me load 9-6 piece, suck your mother. A whole night king scream pan a janya. A short time increase with a song ya. A bam, when me drop this I want ya. Vibes you can brought this, just me. Me no keep up, fuck with the rum drink. Make girl body bounce in my thing. When me link up dusty ombre. A the girl me love see puff spliff. My type she no ugly, don't see. I will style them a run with junkie. I will run the country. Clean your fuck out when me get these kicks. She a take pics and I tell me say she want selfies. Yeah, the next she hurt so me step quick. I we a start for the show then Netflix. Me head sick no me not take this. For my girl at the topic of me a med sit. Yeah, I fuck the cabbage as she a tell me. Say she take risks but she not selfish. Some deal with the calm and deadly. Me not similar no for them apprentice. But I read me at Nika make me shell this. We a start with the beginning of the entry. The next week make girl neck quick. And I sing kiss but we no friendly. I fuck out the whole make you get kids. Them a play a role them can't catch this. Yeah, start the vibes you can bro. This just me. We no keep up fuck with the rum drink. Make girl body bouncing. I'm a thing when me link up dusty ombre. Had the girl them me love say pop spliff. My type she no ugly. Don't see how we style them a run with junkie. How we run the country.
I'm a dog them, I'm a G them, no rate me, tell them I don't like them, you're care for them. You're care for I'm a dog them, I'm a dog them, I'm a G them, no like me, tell them I rate them, me love them, you're care for them, me a pick up for them. I don't know a big up on the sense. I know a big yard disturb me, but I don't know what it be. Sorry about that. See me, so don't go and what it be and do the right and do the
All right. Before I'm gonna play another couple songs. I don't think my guest is coming. I don't know what happened to him. He was trying to get in. I guess the link isn't working for him. I'm not sure what's going on, but I was trying to wait for him, and he did have issues getting on Chief's show, so I'm trying to give him some time to get on here. That was Bad Bobo. That was also one of my artists. So I just played literally all of my artists. The artist before that was Kenworth Katrina, and the first artist that was Knee Cup, it was Shabako. Bad Bobo, that song was called Clean. And I'm getting ready to play Rude Vibes, Ghetto Stories. Then I'm going to play a song that I just like.
Thank you.
I would say it's like having another producer in the room that knows exactly what your song needs. This is co-producer, the fastest way to find samples that fit your track.
Sure. Yeah, man, you don't know what they think, you know. R-U-D-E, the Y-B to the blue class. Jenny ghetto stories. Why you to me ghetto you them, you know? Life on this ass side, see me? Big up heavy ghetto youth in a Ghana. Africa, every corner of Jamaica. You know hustle every day for the paper. Calling up a every ghetto youth in a flanker. Hustle pay, see them youth in a counter. Adding up a day but them still in a hunger. Poverty I call them bridge for them pamper. None they never knew ghetto youth in a hunger. Father God, you alone know the stories. Happy the young then give me blank now them stories. Them want me kill and give it down so them Kobe's. Send the ghetto youth a more than call all them police. Jenny ghetto stories. Tell them all I'm boring. Make them all I know it. We never let the villain of them stories. Free the ghetto stories. Tell them all I'm boring. Make them all I know it. We never let them killing all them stories.
Yeah, man, they don't know where they think go, you know. Yeah, what is it? I maybe tell them something about me get to you them, you know.
Man, I beg up for the food, none they unbeat. Get to youth in them hand and them conquering. The system some me say we trash than them own fins. Set to run them dead, set them smart but we don't think. And on the better life I feel the you them mountain. They kind of life I know the pain and what we fighting. Get to youth and get the dream and what we die with. Some of them apply way, but them end up in a Ghana way. And I plan a feeling get to run them life. And them all broke up on the road and win the lights. Getting up in with something when we all up in a life. And I got you alone I get the eye. Jenny ghetto stories. Tell them all I'm boring. Make them all I know it. We never let the villain of them stories. Free the ghetto stories. Tell them all I'm boring. Make them all I know it. We never let them killing all them stories. Jenny ghetto stories. Tell them all I'm boring. Make them all I know it. We never let them villain all them stories.
All right, y'all. That was Ghetto Stories by Rude Vibes. My guest is trying to get in. I think he's a little confused about which link it was. So we're gonna wait for him to come in here. We're gonna wait for him to come on up in here. Let me see. I just gave him the correct link. So we're gonna see if he gets in here. Sharing Ghetto Stories. Okay, sorry y'all. Let me play y'all some more music. I don't want to just be on here sitting. Let's see. Let me find another song. I'm gonna play this song by my friend Young Ross because I think it's relevant to Jamaica, what happened in Jamaica. So I want to play this song. I think that he did a really good job with this song. Again, we are still taking donations to ship things to Jamaica. If you are interested, you can send them. So here we go.
Five disaster passed through one a shop in life, but we there still a survive. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Dead body in the water, we see them afloat. Most people lose it all, but we not lose hope. Westmoreland and St. Elizabeth, them need support. Moby and I cope. Trelawney taught me, we no deserve this. We look up paradise, we not go desert it. God know it taught me, we no deserve this. We traumatized and we are gonna need therapy. Cause every time I hear my people cry, I hear my people crying. Enough teardrop full me eye. Oh, just remember this. Jamaica, we shall rise. We shall rise. Wipe the teardrop from your eyes. Wipe those tears. Jamaica, we shall rise. Yes, we got hope. As long as there is life. Yes, we shall rise. Rise like a phoenix. We shall rise. Jamaican world feelings. Whoa. There'll be sunshine after the rain. There'll be joy after the
I know.
pain. The
I
children
realized
are
that too late.
hurting.
My
Blood
bad.
run through them veins. Leaders make we unite and we build this again. Yes, we are one out of many people. And when we say good, always triumph over evil. We are gonna rise and soar like an eagle. Last year we called and call, we need you. God know it hurt me. We don't deserve this. We look up paradise, we not gonna desert it. God know it hurt me. We don't deserve this. We traumatized and we are gonna need therapy. Cause every time I hear my people crying, I hear my people crying. Enough teardrop full me eye. Oh, just remember this. Jamaica, we shall rise. We shall rise. Wipe the teardrop from your eyes. Wipe those tears. Jamaica, we shall rise. Yes, we got hope. As long as there is life. Yes, we shall rise. Rise like a phoenix. Oh Lord, we shall rise. Jamaica, well, feel this. We shall rise again. Young us.
Oh man, listen. That song is amazing. I don't care. Did y'all hear me singing? I can't sing. I was just playing. I was just playing, y'all. I'm just playing. I was just playing. No, I'm just kidding though. I love that song. That song actually made me cry every time I heard it for like the first 3 or 4 times. And I still feel it in my heart because I don't know, you guys don't know what Jamaica means to me. It means so much to me. Like, I don't know. Um, it's a spiritual place for me. After my mom passed away, even before my mom passed away, it was just somewhere. It's always been one of my favorite places to go. But when my mom passed away, it really became one of my favorite places. It's like therapy for real for me. So um, when the hurricane hit, I was crushed. Like I didn't sleep for 4 days straight. So we urge people to help if you can. Jamaica is still suffering, and we try to help, as many as we can with things. Like I said, I had a friend that just asked for she asked for flashlights and batteries and just like simple things. So sometimes, it's just the little things you have to keep in mind of that. So I don't know what is going on with my guest, y'all. I think he was trying to go on the website and he had the wrong website. And he's not supposed to be on the website. He's supposed to click a link that I gave him. So I don't know. Let me see. Let me ask him again. I don't know. I don't think he's coming. So I am going to shut the show down. I am going to remind you guys to tune in to Lux Radio on December 23rd at 7 p.m. We're having a Christmas special. I think it will lift everybody's spirits. Put a lot of thought into this Christmas special. and we're going to bring you some special things. So we also are going to have some giveaways. We're going to just come and see. We're going to have fun. I guarantee you. So make sure that you come and try to watch on YouTube or Facebook or Twitch and comment because we want to see your comments. You can do it on Instagram too. We just need to have someone monitor that page. We don't see it on the side in here. So on any of those platforms, Instagram too, we want to make sure that we see your comments and we want you to participate in the Christmas special. It's going to be great. So, going to end by saying tune in to all of the shows on the station Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time is Mel B's Morning Kickstart, and she brings you news, weather, sports updates, horoscopes, finance tips, health tips, all kinds of things, history, facts, fun facts, all kinds of things. You learn something new on Mel B's Morning Kickstart. I do every day, and I work here. Um, um, Tuesdays, every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is Kickback with Cookie. I actually interview entertainers, whether it be artists, actors, actresses, comedians. I interview people I think should be in the spotlight. It could be a business owner, somebody that invented something, an inventor. I don't know, anybody. That's what I do. So you just come kick back with Cookie, and we unveil who you are. On Wednesday, every other Wednesday is Women Unscripted. Women Unscripted is a panel of women that dissect a topic, and it is very unfiltered, raw conversations. There is no script. So we believe in real reality, and we're gonna bring y'all some reality shows too. It's coming soon, I promise. Next year, though, our first little reality type thing is coming soon. So we're going to share that with you. It is going to be um, the host of Lux Radio. So every other Wednesday, not tomorrow, but next Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then on Thursdays, we have Chief and Go. Chief and Go is primarily based on the culture of and the genre of music that is based and originated in Washington, D.C., called go-go. Go-go has been around for a very long time. And most people know Chuck Brown and EU doing the butt, sexy, sexy. Y'all don't know that song anyway. That is the DC go-go culture. So he's like, I call him the go-go historian because that's what I think he is. He does give you a lot of history facts about go-go that I think sometimes I didn't even know. You know what I mean? So I don't know everything about go-go, and I don't think there are a lot of people that do know everything about go-go. So he does tell a lot. He has special guests sometimes. He sometimes just chops it up with his audience. So it's a great show. Tune in every Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And on Fridays, we have Live and Learn with Gemini Goddess. Live and Learn with Gemini Goddess is a show that she takes your past, maybe life changing experiences into light. Her first show was Friday, returning with her. She returned on Friday. And she interviewed Mel B. And like I said, her show is important. We need shows like that because sometimes people are going through things and they feel alone. They don't think anybody else is going through the same thing. And sometimes I think when people talk about their experiences, it helps someone else. So I love that show for that reason because um, I think it helps other people. Simply, I really do think it helps other people. I think it helps other people that may have gone through a similar situation or is currently going through a situation and the same thing. So make sure you tune in to Live and Learn with Get Gemini Goddess on this Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then following that show is Peace Podcast. It's two gentlemen, Jay and Tay, that they go over a lot of things. They talk about cars, they talk about music, they talk about everything. It's a very interesting show. I had the pleasure of watching it last Friday, so make sure you tune in to see what they are talking about. And they cover a lot of good topics too. So in the like music industry and stuff like that. So tune in to that on Friday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And on Saturday, we have Snatch and Savage with Lady O, it's Mimi, and Tito, Unknown Mike. One day we going to know his mic. One day we going to know his mic. But anyway, Tito, Tito is hilarious. So they're Saturdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. They cover everything, hot topics. They talk about everything. It is very uncensored and very real. Like I said, all of the shows on Lux Radio are great shows to watch. So make sure you tune in and thank me later. And if you are looking for a home for your show, we have a home for you. So contact anybody, any of the ladies of Lux Radio, Ray, Ask Ray, Mel B, me, anybody, Gemini, anybody that is associated with Lux Radio. You can ask them to point you in the right direction to talk to somebody about having your own show in here. We are currently looking for a broadcast engineer. If you or someone you know is interested in that, please point them in our direction. And you can contact us through email at what is it, luxradioinfo@gmail, or you can reach out to us in inbox or whatever, but you need to speak to Miss Mel B. Okay. Also, we are offering DJs a place to spend their music. We're offering 1 or 2 hour slots. So if you're a DJ and you're looking to play music or spin your music on a station, you can do a visual segment, or you can just do the audio segment. The audio segment is very separate from the TV side, which is the side we're on. The audio side is actually playing right now. And I don't know if you guys have Androids, but we're soon going to have it on the Apple Store too. But we have an app for Lux Radio, and it looks. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it looks like this. It's a little gray. Let me put myself in the bigger box. So it's a little gray. It's a little gray thing that you can see right there. Okay, I'm going the wrong way. Right there. Anyway, it's gray and red, and when you open it up, it kind of looks like this. And so that's what's on the radio station, and it can take you to the website. So it has all of our social media on here. Can't see. I'm sorry. It has all of our social media, including the website. So you can click on the website and it'll take you there. Anyways, DJs, let me know. Call us. Call us. So I'm gonna get up out of here now, guys. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you. Make sure that you, if you are in the DMV, make sure that you go into Universal Madness Shop at 3641 Leonardtown Road in Waldorf, Maryland. Get you something. They are having a sale for the holidays. Do not say I didn't tell you. They're having a very good sale, and they also do a pop-up. They're doing it this week, and this week only. It's usually just on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. This week they're doing Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at 1900 C Street, Southeast Washington, D.C. So if you would like to take advantage of 20 to 70% off, Go check them out. Universal Madness, Bless Up Bellow Burn Hot Sauce, Bless Up RAS Herbals, and Bless Up Calorie and Candles. We appreciate you. A shout out to my Lux Radio ladies.